Okay, we're back, hopefully. Oh wait, did I change this? I forgot. That's why. I have it on game capture, not display capture. That might be my... Jesus Christ, I can't believe I forgot about that. Wait, why is display capture not off? Okay, there we go. Game capture, there we go. I think that's what I forgot. I messed up on. That's why I was so choppy, and that's what's probably causing all those bugs. It might have been that. On OBS, I had it on display capture and game capture instead of just game capture. Okay, it's already looking a lot smoother. No, it's choppy again. Great. It's only choppy when I click on the actual thing. Okay, now it's smooth. Now it's smooth. Okay, that's better. Let's go back to Lotus really quick. Let me see if it does it again. No, it's smooth. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, I think I finished one of the challenges. Yeah, score support. You need to get 2 more kills with the DMRs. And complete a match in any game mode. Alright, I don't know why it's picking me as sniper even though I was on support. Alright, we're on Firestorm. Alright. Support, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and meet that. How is he on a PC and have a... I don't think, you know, I take it back. I don't think it's actually the, I don't think it might be their mics. I think it's just EA's fidelity for their audio, for their VoIP. They just have it like set to the very lowest default setting instead of having like some kind of any sort of enhancements at all.
Shut up, Dirt.
Oh my god. These guys all on your
shut
shit.
up. You shut up. Yeah, he said you shut up.
Okay, let's go and meet all these guys. I just muted all you bitches. Shut the fuck up. There we go. Alright, that was kind of funny. But you're my bitches, so it's all love. Alright. Let's see if this works any better. No, 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 not all of you, not all of you. There we go. Alright. Okay. This guy wants to play fast and lose the C already. Are you kidding? The chopper blew me up. The chopper blew me up. The chopper blew me up there. Guess we're pushing up this way. I see anybody in the tower. Okay, let's see if I can get any shots from here. That's a tank.
Airspace is clear. Pilots are free to engage.
Yeah, OBS is a lot smoother because of that setting. I just messed up on that, that's all. It's a tank. Okay, let's push up a little more. Damn, that was close. Maybe let's try to get on the roof. Although I'm kind of a sitting duck there. I am kind of a sitting duck there. That's a tank. I think I saw a player just running over there. I see nobody over there. Oh, he's dead. There, got him. Oh, he's dead. Okay.
Hold open transport.
There you go. He's dead. I don't know how I'm alive right now. There you go. Is the guy still there? He's right there.
Stay low.
Oh, I thought I saw glint there. Oh, there is a glint there. He's still there? Did he leave? I think he left. Okay. There you go. Thing's gone. There's a tank over there. There you go. He's gone. It crashed again. Again, crashed. That's crazy. Let me save that. It was doing so well too. It's because I have all these other things open. I forgot to close those. Let's try this again. It's like some days it wants to work just fine, other days it sucks. And like I've made no changes to the BIOS since yesterday. Since I made the changes to the BIOS yesterday. That's what's so crazy about this. I don't know why it just feels like it wants to do it whenever it wants. Like it just wants to crash whenever it wants. Like I've got settings that are not asking a whole lot of the GPU or my system. Like let me open up Task Manager for now. Right now I'm using 40% of my memory, 50% of my CPU. GPU is at 64%. Why is the OBS not showing the... There we go. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Did it finish the challenges though? Let's see. Yeah, I finished this one. Now I just need to complete a match in a game mode, but I think there's still more. Immortal, you're shifting to Linux. Wow, okay. Just make sure you don't do Garuda Dragonized gaming distro. Okay. Well, good luck with that. I've heard a lot of crazy things with gaming in Linux. Like, you're gonna have a hard time playing some AAA titles. Like, for practically everything else, like for older games and for, I think obviously for programming, Linux is better, but in terms of AAA titles like this game or, I don't know, most other new AAA title games, you're gonna have a hard time. I've heard of Linux, I've heard of different distros for Linux, but I've never used any of them. I'm not a Linux person. I can't code or do anything like that. I just know of some of the different distros. Okay, so did we get anything here? We got some headshots, okay. I think I gotta get more kills with DMRs. This is gonna be the crazy one, because DMRs suck. But this is like the third time. Okay, so I'm looking at my task manager to see see if anything's causing the issues. Windows has crashed 3 times in the last few days. Windows has crashed for me like 3 times in the past hour. I just had to restart my PC because there was a system crash, and it's because of Battlefield. Something is going on in Battlefield that is not. It's not playing nice with the rest of Windows or something. because it keeps on crashing, and whenever I make changes to RAM, it works fine for a day, and then it goes right back to being booty. Like earlier, I noticed that my OBS was like super choppy. I'm like, oh, it's probably gonna crash. The game crashed twice, and then the system crashed on the third time. Like, does it look smooth on your screen, on your side? Right now it does, on OBS for me, it looks smooth also. But before the crash, it was super choppy. And I don't get why. Like, I've changed nothing in my OBS settings. And the only thing I'm tweaking right now is my RAM, and I've changed it to all, like, the most stable settings I could possibly get it to, without it being, like, fully overclocked, and and Battlefield, for some reason, does not like it. And ever since the Winter Offensive update, or that Winter, the Ice Lock update, that's when it started happening. Yeah, this Frost, no, this is the new one, Frost Fire Bonus Path. I'm on this thing already. I got 3 more left of these things to go. But yeah, it's, getting to the point, like, where, like, I'm thinking about just switching back to CS. I played some CS the other day, trying to get back into the swing of things, just in case I have to switch back to that. But it is not good that things are crashing on a AAA title game. Or causing things to crash. And there's a lot of people talking about it too. It's not just me. People getting blue screens, or the game just completely crashing. And like I said, here's my settings right now. Let's go to the graphic settings. Nothing's on extreme high or overkill. It's medium high most of the things, and there's a couple low things. I don't even have reflections on, that's off. Post-processing quality is low, so yeah, it's using like less than half. Or a little more than half, I should say, less than half. A little more than half of my GPU. But it doesn't make sense that it's constantly crashing, even when I'm making like the most settings I can make, changes to my settings that I can make to make it run more smoothly. That would normally work. All my component testing, stress testing, memory testing have all come back completely clear. And those are synthetic, those are what's it called? Not synthetic, those are those situations that it puts you the component in is a lot higher stress test, is a lot higher of a stress than just playing regular games. And it's working completely fine for those for over an hour. And here it can't even last for 20 minutes without it crashing. Even though it's barely using any components or any resources. Let me see where is it? Did this finish up? Yeah, there's no updates here. Where is it? Task manager. Just in the menu, I'm using 50% of my CPU, 47% of my memory, and 73% of my GPU, just in the memory. I'm not sure why it's using 73%. It's not doing much. It's kind of hard for me to understand how it's using 73% when it's only running 1080p. Normal Windows is bloat. I use Windows Enterprise, which is, I mean, it's got bloat to it, but it's got also a lot of things that you can turn on and off. Eats 8 gigabytes of RAM at idle? Jesus. I think mine are uses about the same, I think, also, but I've got 32 gigs, so I'm not too worried about it. I've got extra gigs to spare. No, I like I said, I can't do the whole Linux coding thing. I can't type like that, like with the I can't type like a hacker. Like I said, I know the different distros, I know of like some of the commands, but I don't know how to use Linux at all. And I don't really want to. I'd rather have simplicity and deal with crashes than trying to learn how to use a whole new computer operating system. All right. Okay, so we finished all of week 14. I guess we did. I guess we did. I don't even see the thing that says we got it. The yeah, okay, we resupply teammates. Okay, there we go. Most things are stable. Most things within the operating system are stable in Linux. If you're confined just to that, like if you want to go on the internet there are some issues there with some distros. Some distros won't even let you connect to the internet, which is crazy. And as far as the gaming ones, like ones that are centered around gaming, I would honestly steer clear of those. Like you might want to try another distro. The ones that are centered around gaming tend to could be compromised because they're trying to take advantage of people that want a quick and easy way just to play games and not realize that they could be being monitored. Yeah, no, there is some issue. There's some, what distro was it that was the Mason news a while back? It wasn't Arch. It was God. Hold on, let me see. Let me look it up real quick because I remember reading the story like about 5 or 6 years ago. Let me see. Distro for gaming that is spot on. Let's see. Yeah, Ubuntu. That was actually a while ago, yeah. Ubuntu is also one of the larger distros. Hold on, let me change this over so you can see this. Hold on. Display capture. Yeah, back in 2018, they started collecting telemetry. So yeah, so not all of them are created equal. Not all of them are created equal. A lot of people think they are because it's not Windows, but they're not all created equal. So like I said, you gotta be careful about which ones you join or which ones you look up. You gotta do a lot of research on which ones you want to do. Because yeah, I remember hearing about this story. I forgot about this one. I forgot about the Amazon ad. That was a long time ago. But yeah, 2018, yeah. I remember reading about that story, and I remember there was a huge mass migration away from Ubuntu because of that. No, telemetry data is not just system info. During installation and general usage. So it's general usage, like when you're done installing it and you're using it generally. It's nice that you can opt out, but the fact that they even brought that in to begin with is like so anti Linux methodology. It's like, why are they doing this? It's like, it makes you wonder why they're doing this. You can use it for gaming, but that's the thing. It's a stable distro that can handle games. But like I said, you have to be careful about which one you join up because then you have stuff like this going on. The best one I could say for you, like in terms of privacy, I think is Arch Linux. And they have distros for gaming. But it's very, very simple. Yeah, it's very, very simple. But I don't remember if there's been any controversy with them. Hold on, let me see. Let's see, controversy, if there's anything here. I guess not. I think, yeah, there's a, like I said, there's a kernel for that has better gaming principles, but like I said, Church Garuda or Pop or Bazite. Yeah, if anything, I would stick to with something like Arch. The Garuda, the ones that you mentioned before, like those are way too new, way too and it seems way too. Let me look at, if I recall. Like I said, I'm not a huge. Like I said, I'm not a fanboy. Not a fanboy, but like I know of some distros, but like I said, I'm not a user. Yeah, it uses Arch Linux, but let's see. Hold on. Let's see if there's any controversies about it. It's a bloated version of Arch, yeah. 6 years old, that's not a whole lot of years in Linux terms. Let's see if there's any, let's see. Yeah, it's 5 years ago. It's actually, yeah, it's gonna be 6 years in March. Oh, it's based in Hinduism. Okay, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, like I said, you just got to be careful with these kind of with certain distros. Some of them are good for gaming, some of them spy on you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Microsoft already spies on you, but I'd rather just, like I said, I'd rather have somebody spy on me that I already know that I can use easily than trying to learn a new OS. Yeah, I use Intel also, so it's not, AMD is not gonna do much for me. Alright, they do normally, but like I said, I use Enterprise. I use Windows Enterprise. Wait, can I turn this back on again? Hold on, let me go over here. Let me put this up over here. Does it show up on the screen? Yeah, it does. Okay. Let's see, where is it? System. About... Where is it? Yeah, Windows 11 Enterprise. I use Enterprise. So you could turn off a lot of telemetry features on it. The one thing that I like, obviously you turn off telemetry, and also I turn off automatic updates. I manually search for updates instead of trying to run in the background. Everything is based off of Linux. Alright, so let's try to finish this up today. Let's see if we can get some of these done today. Hopefully it doesn't crash anymore. Like, it's not crashing in the menu, which is great. But let's put this back on game capture so it doesn't lag again. Yep, it's on game capture. Okay. Okay, so gotta get kills under 25 with carbines. I could probably do... Let's see. Carbines is assault. I can do assault. Yeah. Do we do assault or do we do... I think we gotta go assault. Oh wait, first let me change this back to LMG. Oh, not that one, that one. Yeah, but unfortunately, like I said, it is Windows is the best option for gaming so far. Until Linux becomes like the de facto choice for gamers, it's still going to be just a tiny part of the market share compared to Windows. Even I think Mac OS has a larger demographic of gamers than Linux does. Okay, so we got that. We got to change to a carbine. Go ahead and grab that. And let's do... Okay, gotta get that one. Headshot hits. Deal damage with explosives. Okay. This is gonna be tough. Okay, and let's do... What should we do? Let's see. Even PewDiePie used Linux. Not King of the Hill. Let's do Team Deathmatch, I guess. And start. No, that is untrue. Like I said, you're gonna have hard times playing AAA titles. Like I said, older games, completely fine, because they've got drivers and everything up to it for it. But when game devs are making drivers or making updates for their games, they're focusing on Windows first. Yeah, Vulkan based or OpenGL yeah. Not everybody's still there's only a few titles that are using Vulkan. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting about the delay. I mean, yeah, you'd be surprised there's gonna be a lot more games out there that are switching over to kernel-based security for their anti-cheat. Like I said, older games, single-player games, yeah, you don't have to worry about it too much. Yeah, exactly, multiplayer ones, yeah. Alright, here we go. Did my thing not blow up? What the heck? That's a hit marker, wow. I know he's right there. Oh boy. Please, oh my god, my teammate couldn't get him?
Need a medic!
Come on, buddy.
Need a medic! I'm hit!
The timing, that's crazy. Let's go around the back way. That guy was pre-firing through the wall. The Patty Vibes guy was pre-firing through the wall. He was shooting at me before I even around the corner. He was shooting at the wall. That's crazy. Some more pre-firing. Okay, that's great. Okay, we're breaking even here. Did my grenade not go off? What the heck?
Need a medic!
Come on, buddy. Where are my where's my nade grenade? Where's my grenade going? They just hang out there. Oh, suppression with an explosive grenade. That's crazy. That is wild. Okay, now this guy's hanging around here. Hello? Oh my god, that's guy saving. That's crazy. No, 3. I hear people moving around, but I can't tell where they are. So many headshots, oh my god. Got a guy that's just AFK in the spawn, that's great.
Enemy is controlling the fight. Stay strong.
Come buddy, come on. Nope. This guy's 12-1. He's probably hacking. There you go. This guy's definitely cheating. On a console? Yeah. I know they have J tags already for that. Let's go ahead and report this guy. Oh, he's on the roof. We got guys on the roof now. Got that guy. Get that guy. Smack around these guys. Yeah, we're not going this game. We're not winning this game. There, that's a kill. This guy's 2 and 14. Why is he playing this game mode? Reload this thing. More. I don't know what I'm shooting at, but this guy right here waiting. More headshots. Yep. Yeah, this game's over. Why are these guys just waiting here? That was a little delayed. That's good. Okay, we got the roof patrol. Yeah, this guy is definitely hacking. Jay Guz, 20 and 4. Yeah, there's another guy I can report. Hello. Report. There we go. Cheating. Tactical roll. This guy run off to. Suppression. Okay, my nades don't do anything. My grenades don't do anything. Hello, climb up this thing. It crashed again. It crashed. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I make all the changes I can make to make it run as smoothly as possible, and it just crashes. We're gonna switch this over to CS. I'm gonna just play that for the rest of the day. That's crazy. I don't know why it does this. We have 2 clips, so we have to edit out, I guess. But yeah, I'm done with Battlefield 6 for now. Like, I've made all the changes I can make every single time I think it fixes, and now it doesn't. It just crashes every single time. Let's go back over here to display capture. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Like I said, I'm not a Linux person. Okay,